Well, good afternoon. I'm Pastor Les Chemist. Welcome to Cruisin' the Narrow Road. Today I want to talk to you about choices and consequences. There are many things in life that we make choices about. There's all kinds of things. The thing I want to talk to you today, though, is choice about hearing protection. Do you use hearing protection when you're riding a motorcycle? I'll be honest with you, for years and years, I never did. Never even considered it. Then when I got this bike, this C50, I started to be on the highway more than I used to be. And I noticed the roar of the wind in my, even through the helmet. The helmet I had at the time was a lighter helmet. It was a cheap helmet. And the noise was incredible. Really bothered me. My head would feel like it was just buzzing when I got off the bike. And so when I went shopping for a new helmet, I figured, well, I'll get something that maybe reduces the sound better. There's a little more insulation, a little more something. I really didn't know what I was looking for. But I chose a different helmet. The helmet I came up with was this one. It's an Italian-made helmet. It's by Origine, O-R-I-G-I-N-E. Origin, maybe you pronounce that in English, but it's their Forma model, and it's a modular helmet, as you can see. I really like the helmet. It's not an expensive helmet, but I have found it very comfortable and very good. And when I got that, I noticed that there was a great noise reduction. And I thought, wow, this is great. This is great. This is awesome. And then I started watching YouTube about this stuff, and I started talking to other people. And then I come to realize people actually wear earplugs under their helmets. And I thought, that's foolishness. I don't really need to do that. You know, I'm concerned about my hearing. I've hunted and shot at the range. I'm a gun club member, done things like that. So yeah, always earplugs or earmuffs on every time, because that's loud, obnoxious sound, and it will damage your hearing. I get that. And so it's something I was concerned about, but I didn't think it was important on the bike. Then last year on our rides, we did a lot of highway riding, and I found after so much riding, my head would just be buzzing, my ears would be buzzing afterwards. And I was like, man, this is worse than I thought it was. I really noticed it on the Cross Island trip, spending, 8 hours on the bike that day, or, long stretches. And I noticed that my hearing is just, maybe I've damaged it. I don't know. I won't say I haven't had it tested. I will say this, whether it's just age or what, the riding and the different noise levels and everything through my life, I have a harder time now than I used to sorting out conversations in a crowd, distinguishing between voices, and it sounds to all blend together. Maybe some of you my age or older know what I'm talking about. It's harder to pick out a conversation, and I really have to concentrate talking to somebody when I'm in a crowded, noisy room. So it's become really a thing to me to be concerned about my hearing and to protect it. So, choices I've made in the past are now coming home to roost. I'm afraid that maybe I've damaged my hearing a little bit. The problem is when you damage your hearing, it's permanent. You can't get it back. Talk to competitive shooters, talk to motorcycle riders who've ridden with no helmet, no hearing protection, loud pipe bikes and all this kind of stuff all their lives. People who've worked in heavy industry with lots of noise, with no hearing protection, they've lost their hearing, and you can't get it back. And they've damaged it. And there's other issues as well. Tinnitus is an issue, or that ringing in your ears. That's no picnic. And so today I just wanted to mention that to you, because it's one of those choices we make in life about our hearing that can permanently, irreparably damage something. You can never get it back. There are many things in life like that. But what I've chosen to do, and I use some cheap earplugs. You can use the foamy ones. They're good. They're fine. I just find they don't last. They don't stay in my ears well. You can buy some nicer ones. You can buy the rubber plug ones that allow you to hear a little more ambient noise, but block out a heavy sound. There's all kinds of different ones. Some cheap, some expensive. You can order them on Amazon. You can get them. Any of it is good. I'll say that. Any of it is good. But what I've chosen to do, and partly because I know the owner of the store, is there's a hearing company here in Clarenville, in my town here, called Sound Island Hearing, and they offer custom-made earplugs. And I went and talked to Brittany about them and got fitted for a set of custom-made earplugs. They put the mold stuff into your ears, let it set up for a few minutes, haul it out, and then they shape it and finish it. And I happen to get a string attached to mine as well, just because, it's the same thing I need for my riding gloves, have the string through my jacket like mittens. No, I don't. Obviously, you know that. But maybe when you were a kid, your mittens were attached to a string so you didn't lose them. Well, this is what I've got. I got them so I don't lose these earplugs. I can just drape them around my neck when I'm taking them out, but on a ride. And I've noticed a difference already, even though I haven't been on the bike, I should say, be honest about it. I've used them, I've worn them around the house, and they really do help. And they're custom fit. Now, these ones have the string attached, they have a little loop, but those can be pulled out if they don't fit under the helmet or whatever. You don't need those, I just chose to have them. And I did try them, they do fit under my helmet. So get yourself a set of earplugs. You say, well, I can't hear my Bluetooth music, I can't hear phone calls when they come in. Actually, you can. It's not that bad. If your Bluetooth system works at all, mine's a cheap Amazon one. Mine is not an expensive one at all, and yet I can hear, even with earplugs in. So that, you can still hear what's going on around you, but these are a good idea. And this is a choice that will help you keep your hearing. It's like a lot of things in life. Choices, there are consequences for our choices. Let me tell you, as a preacher, I'm going to tell you this one. The choice of not turning to God and for salvation and turning to Him to forgive your sin and save your soul is a choice that has irreparable consequences in life. When you leave this world, whether in death or God comes and things end, your destiny is set. If you do not accept Christ as your Savior, eternal punishment waits. And that is a choice that I beg you not to make. Don't choose to ignore God's gift of salvation. Well, thanks for joining us for the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you've never done so. And don't forget to click that little bell icon, as I always say, so that you get notified when the new videos come out. I hope you have a safe time. I hope you make wise choices. May God bless you. Have a great day.